um, don't really have much to say except that I'm kind of. No, I have two things to say. Um, I'm kind of in like an emotionally down period because I think of a few different things. One, that I'm like physical body things like, oh, I'm changing my diet, not having caffeine at all, and that's listed as one of the things. Like, you could be emotionally low because your mind gets like a high from the caffeine. So that's one. But also that I realized I was like leaning too much on productivity to sort of feel emotionally stable. Like, if I'm productive in my day, I'll feel good about myself, but I really want to explore a life in which that's not true, because that's not true. And so I was like, what is holding my mind back from just being being not productive, but just being like, can I exist as I am? And the answer is no. The answer is no. But maybe that's because I'm in an emotionally low state. But then I was like, being in an emotionally low state should not affect my determination to exist as I am, because that in itself is implying that when I'm emotionally high, I feel worthy, which is also true. And so I'm not being myself. I'm not being the awareness within me. I am actually being the level of me that has emotions, and I'm letting those determine how I feel. And I like theoretically know all these things, and so I took like a week off work because I have so much vacation time saved, and it's gonna expire if I don't take it. But I took a whole week, didn't check work at all. And again, maybe it's just this week that I'm like down or something, but wow, it like feels really weird and uncomfortable that I can't I can't chill out. And the whole, like, because in my mind, I'm like, I want to do all these things. I'll go to this place, I'll get these things done. But that falls under productivity. And then I'm like, oh, let's get my emotions high. And then I'm like, that falls under um emotional stability. I don't know. No, it's like my emotions are driving me, or my productivity is driving me. And I was like, how do I just feel at peace, like within me? Cause what is happening is, when I don't give in to either of those things, when I don't look to change my emotion all the time to like always live in the high state, and I also don't give in to that feeling of needing to do things all the time, what's happening is, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what to do. And it was like deeper than that. It almost feels like, oh, it's like my mind creates and generates new scenarios to shake my emotions, like a snow globe. Like, it wants to excite me because I guess I'm bored. And the things that excite me are hypervigilance and like the feeling of not feeling safe in connections, and thinking of what I can do better, thinking of what I've fucked up, thinking of what other people have fucked up, overanalyzing probably patterns in my connections. And so I have now become the person who fabricates unsafety to no longer be bored and to give myself something to do. But I think that's because I've always done it, and so now I'm like sitting in this discomfort of I don't know how to be in a place where things are going right. I'm actually so uncomfortable even right now because I'm like scratching myself. Like if I sit and try to tell my mind, hey, everything's okay, I don't know what that feels like. And I think it's probably because it's like the first time I'm doing this without any distractions, any coping mechanisms. And so my mind is like, I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what that looks like. What do you mean it's okay? And I feel like my connections are suffering because I'm not really doing anything. But that being said, I don't think I need to do anything for my connections to be okay. The other thing I'm thinking is like, in my whole life, I thought I had to give and I thought I had to say yes and to do things. Because I thought that was the point of a connection with anyone. But I guess it's not. And it's like maybe I'm taking on too many things at once. It's like too many tasks at the same time. But it has to be done in tandem. There's no other way. There's no other way. Because all of it, when you unravel one piece of it, your mind goes, okay, but that's going to unravel everything else. Are you okay with that? And you just have to. And so all of it is unraveled, and now I'm looking at all the threads. Just going, I don't know what to do with this. The only thing I know to do with these is to tie them in a knot and then to unravel them just repeatedly all my life. I don't know how to just exist. I don't know how to just let it happen. And I think truly the one piece of advice I keep being given, and not by people, but by like source, by me, by my intuitive knowing, is to just witness. And I'm like really trying, but everything like that I turn to feels like a distraction now, because it is, I think. Cuz like I'm like during this week when I'm not doing work, I'm like okay, I won't focus on productivity. I won't try to do chores like too excessively or anything. Just try to relax. So I was like, I'll do this hobby. But then I'm like, am I doing this to be productive? Am I doing this because I'm like, I don't want to waste time? And the answer is kind of yeah. I love my hobbies, but I think there's a fear of I'm wasting my time. Or like if I want to go out, I'm like doing it because I'm like, I have 5 days, I gotta use them up with doing things I like. It's like, why can I not just sit here, look out the window, and know that I'm still worthy? It's like that thought in itself, as I say it, it's like so foreign to me. I don't understand how to exist outside of these paradigms of doing things for others or to be a productive member of society in some way, like cleaning my house. I don't know. It's making me sad. I guess I also don't know how to exist outside of emotionality. Like I'm either emotionally low or emotionally high, but can there be a peace that exists be beneath that, beneath all emotion? Can there be a peace? Can there be a Samreen that exists beneath that? I mean, there is, but I have to connect with her. I just feel very small right now, and I'm not sure why. I think it's my mind doing it. Or caffeine. I don't know. How silly is that? The lack of caffeine. The other thing is I'm having this like new health concern where TMI, I guess. I don't know. Where um I get like cramps but I'm not on my period and they're like debilitating, like I can't move. I'm like on the floor and I just have to wait until it passes. And it's like it's so painful. I've never experienced anything like that. And it's like freaking me out. It's like it's really adding to my stress. I'm like almost I don't want to think about it. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it, okay? And then today I realized just now that I'm scared because my mind is like this has never happened before and baseline health is like what has always happened. And this current situation does not match that baseline health. Okay? Fair enough. But isn't change the only thing that's constant? Is my health gonna remain the same all my life? And I don't mean I'm obviously gonna be unhealthy. What I mean is I think my baseline health will also change based on my age and my body and seasons of life, I think. And I have to allow for that change, which I'm not allowing. Yeah, I'm not allowing that because I'm like, my mind is immediately so scared, and so it's scaring my body too. Going like, what the fuck? Stop that. That's crazy. Don't do that. Right? But I think my body is probably only showing symptoms of some sort of issue that's happening. It's probably psychosomatic, but even if it is physical, I think it's still a little bit psychosomatic. I think it's happening because I'm making a lot of changes right now, and also that I'm changing, and I'm not leaving room for my physical body to also change and adjust and feel pain on a physical level. Actually, maybe that's what's happening because I'm so resilient now that emotionally I'm so resilient that if that amount of pain happens, which it has so many times this year alone, like debilitating emotional pain, I don't even think of it as pain anymore because I'm like I go through it and really well. Like I don't let it destabilize me mentally, and I actually don't think I could have ever said that before in my life, and I can only say that now. And I'm able to look past it now. But my physical body is doing the same thing and I'm like freaking out, but I think I just need to be there for her. And I'm sure that as I find my stability mentally and emotionally and that sort of peaceful awareness, my physical body will be okay too. But also, if it's not okay immediately, I think I will know what to do. The other thing is my diet is like I'm not eating. So that must be it, right? I don't know. I don't know what to eat. I don't want to eat anything. But that must be it. But also that's probably also a symptom of all this mental change and stuff. Like I'm changing in every way that I can think of, and obviously, I think that's going to have rolling effects of change in other areas of my life that I'm not consciously looking to change. Because I'm not consciously looking to change my diet, but it changed. I'm not consciously looking to change my physical body, but it changed. I'm not consciously looking to change my health, but it changed. And that is why I am being told to just witness, because I think I can only garner accurate results if there's a control group. I think, right? Yeah. No, I am right, because right now there's no control group because my mind, my emotions, my entire spirit, my entire being is like, they're all variables, they're all changing. They're not in their final form of whatever this version of me will be. So all of it is in flux. And then I introduce my physical body to this mix and I go, why is this changing? But I can't know the answer why it's changing, because it's also in flux. You can't have an equation with 4 variables. You need to have one thing that's stable, and in the, like, at minimum, sorry. And then I can look at my body and go, let's see what happens now. But I think this is a time to witness, and this is a time of releasing pain that's probably been stored up. This makes a lot of sense, because it is pain. A lot of trauma is stored in your womb and hips. And I am getting cramps there. And I have been known to not feel my emotions when they arrive. And so maybe I'm feeling 30 years of it. Yeah, I think me freaking out is definitely not helping. It's probably making it worse, it definitely is making it worse. The other thing is I'm like so exhausted. I'm so exhausted that I'm like, this must be a health concern. I'm not doing well. It could be. It really could be a health concern, but I think if it is, I will find out. And I think if it is, I will know. And right now, it feels more like fear than knowing. You know? Like, I want to move away from fear and urgency. I'm so exhausted that I'm like, yesterday, well, I've been sleeping at like 10 p.m., 10:30. And then I'll wake up at like 7 or 8. And then yesterday I had breakfast, and then I went back to sleep for another 3 hours. And I didn't like go back to sleep like I'm bored. I went to sleep like, I think I'm gonna pass out. And I lied down, and it was the best sleep of my life, which is great. But what is that? I think other people are like, let's go do something. I don't know. But I'm not like other people. I'm not gonna even go down that road. I'm not gonna compare. Yeah, that's also why it's so difficult for me, because I'm like, what is the baseline? What am I supposed to compare my health to know if I'm okay? Well, maybe I'm doing that wrong, and I'm going to start not comparing to any baseline. Maybe I'm going to just start going like, what do you need right now? Are you okay? Do you need like assistance? Do you need medical assistance? And I think the current answer is no. Other than my fear, which is like, my fear and urgency are like, you gotta go to the hospital. But it's not my knowing. My knowing, let me ask right now. Is something wrong? No. No, like something's wrong, but it's not wrong. Like, I'm just meant to witness right now. And I know that if I was meant to go, I would have gone. I don't really question my knowing anymore. And I know that that's fear. I can see it, I can feel it, I can sense it. Fear is not my knowing. Oh, and my knowing has been like on point, you know? It's been on point recently. And that's another reason that I think I'm probably okay. Because in the past, when I've been like going down the wrong path, thinking everything's fine, and it's been like, I'm like deluded in some way. Sorry, I don't want to use that word. And I'm like, I'm going down a path I'm not meant to go down, and I'm thinking it's some other path and not this. I'm not like looking clearly, okay? During that time in the past, my knowing has not been on point. In fact, it's been very silent. But right now, it's like I know, and it always happens the way that I know that it will. And so I'm on the right path, and I think if I'm being told to witness, because I'm being told to witness, like anytime I ask a question, the answer is always just witness. So I think I'm just meant to witness. And I'll just stumble into the answer of like what to do about this whole productivity, emotionality thing too, and the physical body thing. But I think everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay, and my connections are gonna be okay, and I'm not gonna lose anything or anyone. And all I need to do is to not freak out. Getting sad. Okay. Yeah. No. Not in a bad way. In a good way. Okay. Love you. Bye.